Mainit na pinag-uusapan ngayon kung paano tayo halos lunurin na ng mga pagbaha at marami pa nga ang nagka-leptospirosis. Gayong hindi lang pala bilyones kundi trilyones ang napunta sa flood control projects ng gobyerno at ang iba pang mga proyekto na parang kinorakot lang.
Today, we're diving deep into one of the biggest and most frustrating questions in our country's history. Why is corruption so hard to end in the Philippines? From politicians caught in scandals to public funds that mysteriously disappear, corruption has become so common that many Filipinos see it as part of everyday life. But why does it keep happening? Why, after countless promises, reforms, and investigations, does corruption still seem impossible to erase? In this video, we'll uncover the real reasons behind this long-standing problem, from deep-rooted political systems, cultural factors, and power dynamics, to the mindset that keeps the cycle alive. And you might be surprised to find out that the issue isn't just about those in power, but about us too. So before we expose the truth behind this national struggle, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss more eye-opening stories about the Philippines and what truly shapes our nation. Now let's begin uncovering why corruption is so hard to end in the Philippines. Number 1, the culture of Palakasan and utang na loob. In Filipino culture, relationships mean everything. We value friendship, connection, and gratitude, all beautiful traits. But sometimes, these same values are twisted into tools for corruption. Palakasan means using influence to get ahead, whether it's a job, a government contract, or a favor from an official. Utang na loob, on the other hand, creates a feeling of personal debt, where people feel obligated to repay favors, even when it's morally wrong. For example, if a relative helped you get hired in a government office, you might feel pressured to return the favor later by turning a blind eye or bending the rules. This culture blurs the line between helping and corrupting. It creates an environment where personal loyalty often wins over integrity. And as long as Palakasan exists, corruption will always find a way to hide behind relationships. Number 2, weak law enforcement and slow justice system. Even when corruption is exposed, justice in the Philippines moves painfully slow. Some cases take 10, 20, even 30 years before a decision is made. By then, witnesses have disappeared, evidence is gone, and the people involved may have already retired or passed away. Corruption thrives when criminals know they won't be punished quickly. The justice system is often overloaded, underfunded, and sometimes influenced by politics. Even honest judges and investigators struggle to fight a system that rewards delay and discourages truth-telling. When justice is delayed, it sends a clear message that corruption isn't dangerous, it's survivable. And so the cycle continues as people learn that in our country, you can commit a crime today and still live comfortably tomorrow. Number 3, poverty and desperation. Corruption is not just a crime of the rich, it's also a symptom of a poor society. For millions of Filipinos living in poverty, sometimes corruption feels like the only way to survive. When a small bribe can speed up a government paper, when a job offer depends on a lagay, or when politicians hand out cash during elections, many people accept it because they need to feed their families. It's easy to judge from the outside. But when hunger knocks on your door, morals can fade. Corruption feeds on poverty, and poverty grows because of corruption. It's a cycle where the rich get richer, the poor stay poor, and the system remains broken because no one dares to fix it. Number 4, lack of accountability in government. Transparency is one of the biggest weapons against corruption, and sadly, it's one of the weakest points in our government system. Many government offices do not fully disclose how they spend their budgets. Some reports are hidden behind layers of bureaucracy or confusing paperwork. Even citizens who want to check how funds are used find it difficult to access public records or audit reports. Without transparency, corruption becomes invisible. projects get overpriced, ghost employees appear on payrolls, and millions of pesos vanish into thin air. If there's one thing we need, it's clear and public accountability. Imagine if every barangay and city hall published where every peso of tax money goes. That alone could scare many corrupt officials into thinking twice. Number 5, political dynasties and the power of families. In some provinces, power never changes hands. The same surnames appear in every election, father to son, mother to daughter. This is what we call political dynasties. When the same families control politics for decades, they also control resources, appointments, and protection networks. They can use their influence to keep their allies in power and silence those who threaten their position. Instead of public service, politics becomes a family business, a business of control, wealth, and immunity. The sad part? Many Filipinos still vote for these names, not because they love corruption, but because they fear losing the small favors they receive. It's a cycle that keeps the same people on top while keeping the system broken for everyone else. Wait lang, lots you watching but not subscribed? OMG, hit that subscribe button, it's free and it helps big time. We're manifesting that 100,000 subscribers and you are a big part of it. Thank you. Number 6, voter mindset and utang na loob sa politiko. Every election, billions of pesos flow across the country, not for development, but for buying votes. Politicians hand out cash, groceries, rice, or even slippers, and many Filipinos desperate for help accept it. Some voters feel a deep utang na loob to politicians because of small favors, a hospital bill paid, a funeral expense covered, or a scholarship given. But these gestures are not gifts, they're investments. The politician expects loyalty, silence, and another vote in return. When voters sell their votes or support corrupt leaders out of gratitude, they give away their power for temporary relief. Real change begins when Filipinos realize that their vote is not for sale. It's sacred. Number 7, lack of civic courage and public participation. Many Filipinos say, wala na tayong magagawa. This phrase, there's nothing we can do, is one of our biggest enemies. When people believe they are powerless, corrupt leaders become more powerful. Silence is the oxygen that keeps corruption alive. But imagine if more citizens spoke up, reported irregularities, demanded transparency, and participated in cleanup movements. Every voice matters. Change doesn't always start in big revolutions. Sometimes it starts with one brave Filipino who refuses to stay silent. Number 8, normalization of small corruption. Let's be honest, many Filipinos see small corruption as normal. A little pancake for a traffic enforcer, a small lie in paperwork, a pasalubong to get faster service. But there's no such thing as harmless corruption. Every small act teaches the next generation that dishonesty is acceptable. When people excuse small corruption, it opens the door for bigger corruption in contracts, government projects, and billion-peso deals. If we want to clean our country, we must start by cleaning our own habits. Integrity isn't just for politicians, it's for every Filipino who chooses honesty even when no one is watching. Number 9, media manipulation and disinformation. In the digital age, information is power, and corruption thrives when that information is twisted. Some powerful figures use social media armies to spread fake news, distract the public, or attack truth tellers. They create noise to confuse people, so real issues are buried under entertainment and controversy. When citizens no longer know what's true, they stop caring. And when people stop caring, corruption wins. In a world full of lies, truth becomes an act of rebellion. Number 10, weak moral foundation and decline of values. Filipino culture is built on faith, honesty, and kindness. But when money and power become more important than values, corruption takes root in the heart. Some people justify corruption by saying, lahat naman gumagawa niyan. But if everyone cheats, who will fix the country? The fight against corruption is not only about systems, it's about souls. About choosing right over wrong, even when no one will reward you for it. The Philippines doesn't need perfect leaders, it needs honest ones. And honesty begins not in government offices, but in homes, classrooms, and communities. And there you have it, the truth behind why corruption is so hard to end in the Philippines. It's a tough reality, but understanding it is the first step toward change. Because no matter how deep the problem runs, there is one thing stronger than corruption: the Filipino spirit that refuses to give up. So, if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Knowing Pinoy, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss more stories that open minds and spark change. Thanks for watching, mga kababayan. And as always, mabuhay ang Pilipinas!